Today we are going to make sesame ball. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of shortening, half a cup of rice flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a whole bag of glutinous flour, whole can of coconut milk, which is 14 ounce, half cup sugar, half cup mashed potato. You're going to use your 14 ounce can of coconut milk to measure some warm water. First, pour in the whole bag of glutinous flour. Add half a cup of rice flour. Half cup of mashed potato. Two tablespoons of baking powder. Half cup of sugar. I don't like it too sweet, so I'm only using half a cup. If you like it sweeter, just add more. Then you're going to mix all these dry ingredients well. You're going to continue mixing and then pour in your whole can of coconut milk. Use your can of coconut milk to measure another can full of warm water and set it aside. Use your hand to mix the flour with the coconut milk. Then you're going to slowly pour in your warm water, little at a time. You don't want to pour in the whole can because it will be too wet, and then you're going to have to add more glutinous rice flour. So you want to slowly add a little bit as you go until you get to the right texture. Continue kneading the flour and adding the warm water until all the dry ingredients are wet and becomes the texture of Play-Doh. Then you're going to add your 2 tablespoons of shortening. After adding your shortening, you're going to knead your dough for a few minutes, making sure that your dough and shortening are mixed well together. Pour the sesame seeds into a bowl and roll your dough into golf ball size. You're going to put them in the bowl of sesame seeds. Now, if you want your sesame ball to be smaller in size, then just roll a smaller ball. And if you want them larger in size, just roll a larger ball. Then you're going to roll the sesame ball or dough into the sesame seeds, and you're going to roll it around in the palm of your hands so that way the sesame seeds stick to the dough. You're going to continue this until all your dough are rolled into balls and covered in sesame seeds. If your dough is too dry and it's not sticking to the sesame seeds, you can wet your dough before you put the ball into your bowl of sesame seeds. In a hot frying pan or wok, you're going to deep fry the sesame balls. Make sure your oil is hot before you put your sesame balls in. When you first put your sesame ball in your hot oil, they will stay to the bottom. As you continue to deep fry the sesame balls, it will eventually float to the top. Continue stirring them until they turn to a light brown color. When the sesame seeds are done, use a hand strainer and remove them from the oil. Set them aside to cool. While they're cooling, continue to deep fry the rest of your sesame balls. Here are the finished sesame balls. They're soft, not too sweet, just the perfect level of sweetness. Pegang. Is it good? You like? What do you say to Grandma? 我找不。